finally here, the day of the big room reveal. But before I show you guys the after, let's take a little trip down memory lane. I want you guys to help me remember what this room used to look like before. Remember the poor lighting, the mismatched sheets, the annoying yellow walls. Remember every itsy bitsy detail that made this room what it used to be. That trip down memory lane was super important so that we know how far we've come. But now that that is out of the way, allow me to tell you, welcome to my new room. What is up and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Cece of the Good Life, and if you're an OG returning subscriber, welcome back. Before we go ahead with the video, I'm going to have to ask you to subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video if you end up liking it, and don't forget to share this video, girl. I have an entire process videos of everything that went down with transforming this room to what it is now. So you might want to go and watch those videos first and then come back and watch this one. I'm going to link them in the description box. The one thing I promised you guys is that I was going to keep it real throughout this entire room renovation process. So from where we stopped in the last reno vlog, there have been a few additions here and there, and I want to tell you guys all about it. So the painter just got here. So we had time to get like a small bucket of paint just so you can fix places that we found out that does settle down. And they never wash off, which is very, very annoying. And since it's going to be a might as well touch up some stains on the wall generally. So it's coming to just touch ups here and there. And yeah, that's really what it is. I won't tell you the reality of it because maintaining white paint, brah. I don't know if you guys can see, but like dust literally just settled on like most places. So my time really took a toll on the wall, but the main wall is still clean. But all of these stains from like dust settling that never wash off, we just want to fix it. It's almost everywhere. This is just one.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. So no one else can do what you do.
So what I've been waiting for finally came in. These are the frames. And it just came in today. One more item is supposed to come in tomorrow, and we can finally film the room review.
Love is one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give all day long. Your love is one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long.
So I'm just going to go around in a circle around the room, and I'm going to show you guys everything. I'm also going to be pointing out where I got them, how much it is, so you guys will know where to start in case you're renovating your own room. So this is my old shoe shelf. You guys already watched the former reno vlog. You guys already know that I didn't really do anything new with the shelf itself. What I did was to get storage baskets that are now in the bottom row of the shelf, and these baskets cost me 10,000 naira for the 3 of them. If you are in Lagos, I think you can get one in Lekki Art and Craft Market to do this for you. Basically, any weaver can weave this kind of basket for you. I got somebody here in Abia State to weave them for me. All you have to do is just measure out where exactly you want the baskets to slot into, and the weaver will now make those baskets to your specification. They are really good with making clutter look organized. So you can make boxes, weave boxes that you can stack on each other, and it will just help you to organize. You know, those things that really do not have a place but they're supposed to be in the room, you can just hide them away in the baskets. So in here we just have like sanitary pads, a few stowaways, and in here we just have like hair care tools, so your tongs, combs, creams, basically everything we use for hair is in this basket. And you see how easy it is that it just stores away. And in this basket we have our flat shoes, slippers, basically stuff that are not heels, and they're really weird to organize, so just store everything inside here. So I am not going to talk about this closet in detail because I've already done that in Merino vlogs, but I want you guys to know that this closet moved from an angle where it was really isolated. It looked like it was not part of the room, like it was just fighting with every other thing in the room, to having its own spot. I love the fact that it literally slots into this corner. It looks like it was made for this corner. I love the fact that it gels with the shoe rack. Everything just looks so put together now. So even in your own room, literally just try to move things around, maybe the only thing you might need to do in your room. So before you consider doing a full-blown renovation, try and move things around and see how that looks. I love the new position of this closet. Can we talk about my favorite feature in this room? So if you go full circle after the closet, next thing you're going to meet is the bed. But of course, above the bed, now we have frames above the headboard. These are 16 by 20 inch frames, and I got them from Aduke wall frames, and the 3 frames cost us 36,000 naira in total to get. But Aduke is the nicest. When I say you know when you need a vendor that has the best customer service, Aduke is the nicest. So if you guys ever want to get frames done for your room, please do check out Aduke wall frames and let her know that you came from me. So now let's talk about the bed in its entirety. So we changed all the sheets in the house to white, and it's just really been way convenient, honestly. First of all, we got new duvet covers. So there's already the duvet itself inside. So all we did was to get duvet cover. Sewing this, we got like white yard of clothes and just sewed them to make the duvet cover. And sewing the duvet cover itself cost 2,000 naira. The sheets and the pillowcases together, we got 2 sets, and we got the 2 sets for 6,000 naira. It was super cheap. We also got this throw pillow from a supermarket for 3,000 naira, and we got this material in the market too and sewed it, so it now became like the throw pillow cover. And honestly, I think it just fits perfectly with the whole pillow arrangement and just gives it that extra oomph. So this style of doing curtains is very popular here on almost all aesthetic YouTube renovations. So the curtains are simple void. So both the inner lining and the curtain itself is usually just void. Doing this cost us 6,000 naira also. One thing we did was to raise the level of the curtain from just being almost at eye level to almost reaching the ceiling. So now your eyes are drawn up when you walk into the room. Unlike what I know a lot of people do on this YouTube street, we make sure that the head of the curtain was made with curtain rings. The rings itself cost us like 3,000 naira, and we just gave it to the curtain maker and he was able to make it into this beautiful piece. Very, very important, let's not forget the rug. So this rug is brown and it goes with a throw pillow you're going to see in a bit. I feel like this was the final piece this room needed. and I love it. Let's not even remember the clutter that used to be on top of this bedside drawer. Right now it's really organized and we put it to good use. If you guys remember, we only had one section of this in the before, but now we have like 2 slots and we just need to put like our skincare, perfume, really stuff we reach out for like literally almost every morning. And on top of it now, there's no clutter. It looks really aesthetically pleasing. So we got this bedside lantern from Alvina Interiors for 11,000 naira. So this diffuser is really cheap, but it does the work. This is the Top Breeze diffuser and it's so pretty. We got this from a local supermarket, so I'm sure you can get it from yours too. I've seen it in quite a number of supermarkets. This candle is from Haven. These are Bath and Body Works candles. This is mahogany teak wood high intensity, and when I burn this candle, my entire room always fills up with the most amazing scent. I love it. I use 2 books, 2 of my favorite books actually, to place both the candle and the diffuser. The books are from Bella Books, of course. So this is Smart Money Woman and this is Smart Money Tribe. So what I did was to flip the inner cover of the books, and there you have it. Before I move on to the next thing, I just want to mention that the diffuser we got for 3,000 naira and the candle we got for 13,000 naira. As you guys can obviously see, the walls are white now. So what we did was to paint with silk paint, if I'm not mistaken the name. So we used 1 big bucket of silk paint to paint it the first time. But as you guys have already seen, we still had to touch up the paint, and then we used like 1 smaller bucket to just touch up. I'm not 100% sure how much a bucket of white silk paint costs right now, but the big bucket we got initially to paint the entire room cost around 46,000 naira. The reason why we opted for silk paint was just because it's easy to clean. With white paint, you have to be careful about who touches your wall, how you lean on your wall, because if it stains, it stains. Trust me. So the fact that it's silk, if you see a stain, we can easily just wash it off and the walls will still look like brand new. One other thing that we did was changing up the lighting in the room. Obviously now you can see that everywhere is so bright. I'm literally filming with just 1 studio light and that's just it. I do not have as many lights as I used to have before because the room is literally now the most beautiful creative space ever. It's literally going to be my filming room, my bedroom, my studio. You guys are going to see a lot of pictures and videos from this room. So it was important to me the lighting here looks amazing. So we changed the bulbs to LED bulbs, and that is why this room is really lit. We used 2 big LED bulbs and this room is always bright. Welcome to my favorite part of this room. This is my reading nook. This formerly used to be the space where the closet used to be, and it used to look like it wasn't part of this room. We turned this corner into a reading nook. We do not do much reading here, honestly, but this part of the room is so pretty. Let's start with the throw pillow that is now comfortably sitting on this chair. This used to be the throw pillow on my bed. What we did was to get like materials from the market and told them to sew like a throw pillow cover, and it was as simple as that. I think doing this cost us less than 1,000 naira, honestly. And this just slots into this chair. Now let's talk about this plant. The fact that I've not killed this plant, and this plant is almost a year old, you guys need to clap for me. I didn't know I was going to be this good of a plant mom. I take care of this plant honestly. This plant is so stubborn. It spends 4 days outside the house and 3 days inside the house, and I think that's what has helped it to like really stay alive, because this corner is really far from my window and doesn't really get so much sunlight in this corner. So I always take it outside and then bring it inside 3 times out of the 7 days in a week. The plant we got for like 2.5, right? Yeah. And this basket was done together with the wicker baskets that we use for storage by the same guy. And we just used like an ordinary bucket, honestly. and we place it into the basket. So that's what you guys will see here. So this plant is literally always flourishing and I love it. Making this chair cost us 50,000 naira, but honestly, if you guys ask me, just go straight and get already made ones from any interior decor store on Instagram. I know Alvina Interior sells really affordable accent chairs. So if you're looking to get one, please just save yourself the stress that I put myself through and just get already made accent chairs. Then the final piece in this corner is this stool. This stool is a marble top stool and I feel like it just completes this corner. You know you're now old, very simple things like your candles matching with a piece in your room makes you so happy. So the candles are from Sand and Ford and they were gifted, so I can't really tell you guys how much they cost. So what we did was to get the marble top separately and then get someone to do the legs separately and then we just joined it all together. So the marble top alone cost 9,000 naira if I'm not mistaken. And doing the legs was really cheap, I think like 4,000 or 5,000. And then we just pieced everything together and it just looks like this. The last but also equally as important part of my room is the coat hanger slash clothes hanger. So you know those pieces of clothing that you feel like they are too clean to be in the laundry basket, but then they're also too dirty to be in your wardrobe. So this we got from Royal Supermarket here in Abia State, but I'm sure you can get from any supermarket. And it's just an easy way to avoid clutter in your room, because that's one thing that makes a room that is pretty look like there's so much going on. So with this, you can just hang clothes that fall into that category. And the sweet part about it hides very, very well behind the door. So your room always looks like open space, modern, and which is what we were going for. And with that, we've come to the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope it was as informative as possible. I'm very sorry for delaying this video, but I didn't want to put it out when I wasn't 100% happy with what it looked like. And I know it's been a long time coming, but it's finally here. That's what is important. If there's anything you think I missed out, let me know in the comments and I will be happy to help you out with the information, or just come to my DM on Instagram and I'll be happy to help you out with any information that you might need. I really love what this space looks like right now. When I tell you that I do not go anywhere anymore, this room is the reason. I am always inside my room. I am always inside, because where am I going to when my room looks this amazing? If you haven't already subscribed, now is the right time for you to subscribe. Don't forget to like this video, share your favorite part of this room on your stories and tag me so that I can see them. I love you guys so much and I will see you in my next video. Bye gorgeous.